Good morning, piggies. I brought you something you love. Let's see. Banana treats for the ladies. One each. There you go. Nom, nom, nom. You better eat faster, she's gonna get yours. All right, got our first frost last night. Just a little bit here by the pigs. And there's a tiny bit of ice in some of the chicken waters, but nothing severe. It didn't kill off my plants or anything. So yeah, piggies got their banana. Everyone's happy. What you doing?
Hi, I'm picking apples. They are amazing, huge, ripe, delicious apples. Half full. I've been using these branches to get higher up because I can't get in the tree.
Yeah, we should bring a ladder out.
Well, how are you gonna get a ladder here? It's like
Yeah.
very complicated. So yeah, it's like they're all out of reach and delicious.
Well, they're not delicious. They're,
I don't know what they are.
I don't know what they are
The
either.
ones in the front field there taste like a bit of red delicious. They've got that.
These ones are
sweetness.
more tart and crisp.
These were the ones I made the pie out of. That pie came out perfect.
It was good.
Like they kept all the texture. They were good and flavorful. Yeah, this was I think my favorite tree. And they're so
Well,
red.
We'll have to pick some more. We need more baskets.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this one pretty soon. But need
Because I want to
the
get some
pie.
of those giant yellow ones too.
Yeah.
All right, I'll leave you to it. Yay. Yay. He's picking apples.
And here are the apples I picked. They're delicious.
Hey everybody. It is a beautiful day. I think it's the last sunny day we're gonna have for a week. I don't even know what the temperature is. 50 something. Perfect blue sky and really gorgeous. But this week there's a nor'easter coming up the coast and it's supposed to rain most of the week. So we might not get sun until next week. So I'm out. I got some scraps I was gonna bring to the chickens. And Darren is out mowing the way back third meadow. So I might take a walk down there and check on him and see what's going on. But my gang is waiting for me over here for their treats. Hey friends. What are we doing? I've got some compost and food scraps. Here you go. Snackaroo. Right, and my French jumpers out here. Huh. All right, we're gonna go for a little walk. I left the dogs in the house, so hopefully they don't get into any trouble in there. But if you can see, we are already have a lot of trees with no leaves left on them. You can span, you know. So all along the edge of the pastures here, a lot of these trees are bare. We still have a ton of apples though on a lot of trees. I gotta pick more. They've been falling like crazy, which the pigs and the chickens have been loving. I got a bunch here yesterday. Oh yeah, there's still a ton of nice ones. I like these ones. Darren doesn't like these ones. I don't know. They're kind of sweet, crunchy, but not mealy. Not the most. I don't know. I like them. And this pasture I mowed a couple weeks ago. I didn't do that part yet. Maybe I will this fall. We'll see. But yeah, we're gonna walk way back. See what he's up to. Oh, it's lovely out. I was gonna film yesterday, but it was really windy. I'm glad I waited. The crows, if you can hear them, have been crazy lately. Very active, gathering into their winter flocks, I guess. But I usually throw them a few eggs every morning. I like to kind of keep them around because the theory is that they keep the birds of prey away. So we have had no issues with predatory birds. I thought we would when we moved here. We've had a few eagles, you know, circling and looking at the ducks and chickens, but they kind of moved on. I've seen a few hawks fly over, but yeah, I don't know if it's the crows. We also have a family of ravens that are around every day, and they pretty much keep the birds of prey away. So that's the plan. So I give them a few eggs every morning. But look at these sumac. I just love the color of the sumac. So pretty, so pretty. All right, let's go find Darren. I made it back to the second meadow. It's so peaceful back here. So beautiful. But you can see the season has progressed. These trees are fully bare. And then there's a few that still have some leaves and color. Over there is where the stream is. So they probably had a little more moisture all season. I don't hear the tractor or a chainsaw, so I don't know what he's doing. We got a little ways to go before we get back to the third meadow. We gotta cut through the... So eventually this meadow here will be all mowed, all these little saplings, except for these little evergreens, which we're gonna try to keep, and then I don't know, Christmas trees or something. They're just so pretty. And then this little patch I just love. This is like the Christmas forest. And when you get in here, it smells like Christmas trees. I don't know if we'll have a Christmas tree this year. I was going to. I'm not feeling very in the holiday spirit, I guess, for anything. I think we're skipping Thanksgiving this year. Usually we do a big family Thanksgiving, but just not feeling it. Oh, here we are. This is the little Christmas tree forest, I call it. And the ground is just all moss. And we have all the evergreens and all the little baby trees. And when you get up a little further, it's really just conifers galore. And through these trees is our neighbor's fields. And I'm jealous because they have really gorgeous fields over there. Someday we'll get ours back in shape. But yeah, so here, look at this. This is where we cut down the tree that was blocking the road. Was somewhere around here. Oh, right here. Ah, right here. Oh, I hear the chainsaw. He's up here working. All right. Through the Christmas tree forest we go. Some mornings I just like to come out here and just stand here in the silence and just hear the birds and the moss. I love the moss. But now I'm hearing chainsaw. All right, let's go find him. I should have kept the camera running because I just startled a grouse that just flew up in the air. It was so cool. That happens quite often in these woodsy patches. There'll be woodcock and grouse that will, they sit really still until you get really close and then they shoot up in the air. And the grouse can be very startling because they're quite loud when they fly. Next time I'll keep the camera going. All right, we're getting closer. We're coming out down this road to the third meadow, which Darren's been on for a while. I think he mowed some of it. Let's see. Oh, he did. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, this looks really good. So the goal was to make sure that this one does not just turn into trees. Oh, and here he is carrying wood. Look at this, my lumberjack. Hello, lumberjack.
Hey! Just finished mowing. Just cut some logs.
Looking good.
I hit two little evergreens by accident.
You killed my Christmas.
Oh, I felt bad.
Oh,
I was trying to
there's a
avoid one
million.
and I backed into another.
Oh well.
But looking cleaner back here.
Little Christmas forest. Oh, it's so pretty. I startled a grouse, but I didn't have the camera on.
Oh no. Go in this way where I mowed. I'm gonna walk. And the other trash pile's over there.
How goes the wood cutting here? You got 2 logs. Let's see, how far did he get? Ooh, that'd be nice. Ooh, feels bigger. Oh, he even went in there. Very cool. I still cannot believe that we have this much land. It is mind-boggling to me. Mind-boggling. All right, I suppose I should help you carry some wood.
That's okay.
All right, I gotta go help him carry something. Oh, it just looks so pretty. These trees are just so nice. All right, I'll get some logs. All right, we got the bucket of the tractor loaded. Darren's just cutting a few more logs to let them dry a little bit. And I'm gonna head back and check on Phil and Stan. I've been hyper stressed about anything happening to them. So I don't even like to leave them in the house alone. It's kind of ridiculous. But, whew, this has been the hardest thing to ever dealt with. Ugh. Aren't I fun? Don't you love these videos? I cry every time. God, just coming out here in the woods makes me cry. Simon used to love to run through the woods. He was so good. He would always come back when I called him. God, I can't get my head around this. But like I said, life goes on, I guess. Gotta get through it. And it is so gorgeous out here. But wow, everything makes me cry lately. But I gotta remember, there's still beautiful things in the world. It's kind of hard lately in this whole world. Everything going on in the world. Everything going on here close to home. It, gotta remind myself, it's, get through every day. But that's enough of sadness, right? I'm gonna keep on trucking. And every time I walk past this giant stone pile, I just imagine all the things I could do with all these stones. Build a wall. I want to build a little pond. I don't know. Someday we'll see. We shall see. I mean, someday I can't wait to come through here into my second meadow. I can just picture some cattle, maybe some sheep, something out here grazing in the meadow. This is all going to be trimmed down, like I said. Oh, I'm tripping over all the little stumps left by all the little chopped down trees. The brush hog does a great job, but it does leave tripping hazards behind it. Oh, and the crunch of the leaves. Crunch, crunch, crunch. All right, let's get back up to the house and see what's going on. I'm coming back up to the house. I'm coming up on the east pasture. So I went down on the west pasture where I ate that apple. And this is the east side. And the color back over here is prettier in the sumac. Although I will be mowing down some of this. But it's really pretty. And, someday I'll have sheep and goats and Maybe a donkey or two. I guess two. You don't want a lonely donkey. It's just so lovely. This time of year is just, I used to hate it when I was younger. Now I love it. I used to dread the coming of the winter, but it's like the best weather of the year. Oop, we're coming up to, I hear the roosters. Coming up over the hill. My dilapidated chicken coop. That was on my list to spruce that thing up this summer, and I never got to it. I don't think I will, but we'll see. But yeah, I just love this view. It's just astounding. And we're back up to the house. I'll probably scare the wits out of my ducks when I come around the corner here. Hey birdies, surprise. I'll bring you some more snacks later. I will, I promise. Quick pumpkin update. It's kind of hilarious. My great pumpkin. I will make 1 cup of pumpkin soup. I've got this one. I think there's another tiny one over here. Oh, there was. Oh, hey, Miss Moxie. This lady cannot be contained. Oh, I don't know what happened to this one. Did you eat it? Oh, there it is. There it is. This one's actually a little bit bigger. And then I have some really tiny, sad butternut squash that are never gonna ripen. Oh, this one's been pecked at, I can see, by a chicken. But yeah, I don't think that one has a chance. Next year, we will have a lovely garden. It is what it is. It is what it is. Hello, chickie. This is not my chicken. Nope, it does not belong to me. Oh, that's not my chicken either. Oh, wait, that is also not my chicken. Hmm. They sure do love to visit. You're a cutie, but you're not my chicken. These are my neighbor's chickens. Hey there, sir. My chickens are out there. Here comes one of mine now, coming up the road. Hey, sir. But yeah. Oh, and another. Hello. And oh, and here comes someone who does not like the neighbor's chickens. Or should I say, he really likes the neighbor's chickens. Huh, mister? He would like them for a snack. He's working on it. So, you be a good boy. As long as I'm out here, he usually just leaves them alone. But yeah. He is not trustworthy with chickens at the moment. But look, let's see. Oh, I don't want to get my license plate in the video. You leave it, Phil. Oh, Lord. That chicken's tempting fate. Good boy. Well, he's getting better. My yard looks like a total junkyard. I apologize, but that's life on the farm, I guess. And my nice laundry situation hanging on the side of the old oil tank that we are going to turn into a grill. That was on the list of a million, the million item list. We're going to take that oil tank, chop it in half, and make it into a big charcoal grill.
All right, I'm out here at the truck. I just wanted to give a quick recap about the journey that we've been on with this vehicle. So last summer in July, we were packing to move up here and on one of our many journeys. And the night before, it was a Friday, we were going to leave on Friday and decided to stay one more night and come up the next day. So we went to bed early at about 10 o'clock, and which was early then. We could have been a little earlier now. So we were in bed, and we were woken up as soon as we had gone to sleep by basically a drive-by shooting. So we heard 6 shots. We both had heard it, and we were kind of too afraid to go downstairs and see anything that had happened, and we didn't hear anything in the house, and we just were like, didn't want to put ourselves in any danger, and basically went to sleep. I mean, we were kind of used to that life where we were living, where that wasn't as big a deal as it should have been. So literally we woke up the next morning and didn't even think anything of it. And we packed the car, and we had put a bunch of metal stuff into the back of the car, and I went down to put more in and realized that the square window in the back of the truck had been blown out. Basically, it was gone, and it was right next to this metal garden implement that was there, and I figured, well, whoever put that garden implement in must have hit the window. And Matt comes out, and I was like, Matt, did you notice that you hit the window? And he's like, no. And we're both shocked, obviously, that the window is broken. So we opened the car, and it's like basically pulverized in there, but we figured it was kind of like tempered, pressurized. I don't know what we thought. So we vacuumed it up. It was early. We were stuck in the move mentality. So we get the car packed up, and we get on the road, and we're halfway up here when I was driving, and I pull the visor down, and all the plastic parts of the light fell all over me. and we see that there's a bullet hole above me. So of course, right away we realized that's what had happened in the night. So we, report it and all that, and that put us through a 6-month rigmarole. What do you want, dog? Put us through a 6-month rigmarole of trying to figure out what was wrong with the car, because a week later the heat went and the AC went and took with it all of the associated parts, the radar and the lane detection, the collision prevention, and all that other stuff. So we thought it was all related, but the headliner, which was the part that goes above the inside of the car, was not available from Toyota for like 6 months. So we kept waiting and waiting and waiting, and assumed all the time that part would be repaired and the problem would go away with the heat and the AC when that happened. So we get it all fixed, and it comes back and they're like, oh yeah, your fuse was blown. And I was like, yeah, I know the fuse was blown. I told you the fuse was blown. That was the problem. What's causing the fuse to blow? So naturally we've had that problem ever since. So that's what I've been trying to diagnose. First, I figured that it was the fan, because the fan was making noise. So I replaced the fan. And then when that didn't fix it, I replaced the resistor and the resistor harness that were connected to the fan, because they looked also bad, and that didn't fix it. So next in line, I replaced the heater relay, and that didn't fix it. So I left the car at Toyota. I had to go to Boston for a few days, so I came back and picked the car up, and it turns out that the problem was what I thought it might be next. And when I say I thought, I was using the Brave browser built-in AI to diagnose my problems, and it was pretty accurate, because it said that the next thing that it probably was the air conditioning compressor, which Toyota said it was. Unfortunately, they can't get that part either. So what they did do was they pulled the AC relay out, and with that out, all of the other parts of the car work. So we have now heat, we have a blower, we have the lane detection and the collision prevention and all that stuff built in. The temperature doesn't say E anymore. And long story short, we're safe, able to drive the car for the winter, and we're in Maine, so we don't need AC all that much anymore. So we'll live with it for now, and maybe the part will come in and we'll decide to get it fixed. So finally, resolution to this year-long plus problem with the car, with the truck. All right, dog, what's up with you?
Hey everybody. Yeah, so we made it through another week. It's been a bit rough, but we did it. We got some things done. What else? I don't know.
We've just been trying to keep ourselves busy with chores.
Keeping busy and trying to get things done as much as I can. And it's been a beautiful day today. So I think this is the last sun we're going to see for about a week, but we'll see.
Yeah, we're going to move into some indoor tasks that we need to do, catch ourselves up on those.
Yeah, I want to tackle the ceiling in the den this week. We have to put up some strapping, and I really want to get motivated. We bought the ceiling tiles over a year ago for that room, and they've been in a box. So I want to really get that up, get the ceiling fan up, and just get motivated. I haven't been motivated. So I think next week's video will be a lot of indoor jobs. I think just because the weather's going to be kind of lousy.
Yeah, we finalize the woodwork in the front room, get that ready to go, and then we have to clean out the frames, scrape the paint of the frames. We'll be getting the windows back from the window guy pretty soon.
Hopefully. Yeah, we got to wait to hear from the window guy and the woodwork guy. We dropped off a sample of the woodwork, and they're going to remake the moldings for all the spots where we need the moldings, but we haven't found out about that yet, when it's going to be done. Yeah. So we're waiting on a bunch of things, but we do have the stuff to tackle the ceiling. So I think we might tackle that ceiling. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Every day is another day, and I was crying 5 minutes ago. So to be honest with you, so thanks for tuning in. We love you guys. My voice is cracking. come watch our fun videos where I cry every week. Yeah. So yeah, see you next week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and like I said, we love you guys. Comment and come follow along in this wacky adventure we're going through in life.
See you next week.
See you next week.